today I'm going to be playing around with the Abstractuary prompt of pattern, and I'm going to be using all of these beauties here. So stick around if you want to see what I create. Hello and welcome to a Kooky Corner of YouTube. It's the Cozy Art Club Sunday, so we can have a little play around with this week's, this Sunday's Abstractuary prompt. So the prompt that falls on the Sunday of Abstractuary is what I'm working with just through February, because it's nice to be able to do prompts along with you. So yes, so today it's going to be a little bit of a gel print kind of a day. I decided I wanted to limit myself to colours in this piece, so I am going to put a top hat on. I'm loath to do this. I'm going to put a top hat on, 3 colours. Okay, so 3 colours only allowed in this piece. I may probably do 2 bits for the fact that I've got ghost prints left on there that I might want to use up. That's the plan. And these were the random colours that I picked out of the box. So we've got this permanent rose and a yellow orange. Well, yellow orange azo to be precise. One of them's a Liquitex, one of them's a Cat Art's own brand of acrylics. So, and it's really nice actually. I quite like Cat Art's brand. I don't mind that at all. I've got my gel press here. This is the 5x7, which is probably just about the right size of the piece of card I want to use. I'm not using paper, I am using card, and the card I am using has run away. Let's see if I can locate it. I did put it out on the desk to show you. Nope, it's run off. Hold on, I will locate. Here it is. It was hiding under some other shizzle I have on my desk. This is the Clairefontaine Paint On mixed media paper, but this is the smooth. So it's kind of like a Bristol paper. It's quite thick, so it's 250 GSM, and yeah, I like this. I think I had a few sheets of this in a scrawler box once and thought, oh, I'm going to get some of that, because it was really nice to draw on. I think there was about 10 sheets in the scrawler box one. Used them all up, really enjoyed it, and I thought I'm getting more of that, so I bought 3 pads of it, as you do. Anyway, so I'm going to print off a stencil. That's the other thing I want to show you as well. So where's that gone? Everything's disappearing. So I'm using this stencil, which I thought was rather nice, because I want this to be in the background of whatever it is that I'm going to do. I wanted to give myself some kind of a textured background. This one is stenciled by All and Create. That's their socials there if you want to go and check them out. I like their stencils. They do some really kooky looking stencils, which is on brand for me. Designed by Olga Heldvine for All and Create. So that's the stencil I'm going to be working with. So I'll pop that over there. Got that all ready. So I'm going to get my little station ready. I'm going to start and have a go at my printing. So yeah, if you'd like to watch along, watch along. So from the simple gel print, 2 layers only, I managed to get 2 different kinds of print. So I've got this one which is much more pronounced, should I say, so you could see the pattern on there much more. This one is kind of, I don't know, I like it. It's got like the shadowy areas really nicely. I can't decide which one to work into now because I want to add to these, obviously, and I'm thinking of adding thread to one of them and then maybe just working into another one in a different way. I'm kind of thinking this one is the one I'm going to be adding thread into because I want to add some like fluorescent-y kind of threads into it and see how that goes. This one, I'm not sure. I'm wondering if I'm going to stripe it up. Stripe it up, she says. Let's stripe it up. Okay. So this one's going to be the stitchy one. I've decided that. This one's going to be... Ooh, maybe. Okay, gonna grab my ruler. I've made a decision. I need a marker pen. So what I'll do is I'm going to take it and move that one out of the way. Over there. I'm going to take it at an angle, probably. I have no idea what I'm doing, but I'm just going with it now. And I'm just going to go that way, like that. And that way. We're just playing. That's what we're doing now. We're playing. And I'm going to take that like that. Okay. No idea how this is going to work out, but yeah, let's give it a go. Right, I need a marker pen now. I need a black acrylic marker. I'll go and grab one. Okay, so you rejoin me just before the madness sets in. I have no idea how this is going to work out. I'm just going to go and play with it. And I'm just basically colouring in with a black acrylic marker. I couldn't find my Molotow. It's somewhere. I will find it. But for now, we're just playing with the pattern. And that pattern is stripy. So I'm going to probably continue with this, but I will speed it up. And we'll see what we've got at the end. So I've ended up with this pattern, so you can see the print underneath it, and then I've just got some bold black lines for the outer. Simple, perhaps too simple, I don't know. I quite enjoy it. I liked the colouring in. It was kind of very relaxing. I'm tempted to add something else into it, but I'm not sure what yet. So I think I'll just move on to the other one and do some stitching into it. So I'm going to grab my stitchery bits, clear my desk a little bit, and have a look at the second print. Right, second print. I've gathered my supplies. You can see this beautiful load of fluorescent colours here. I've got to decide which one I'm going to use, because as I say, I can only use one. Because I've used up 2 colours already, and I put my limit on 3, didn't I? So I brought my cloud over. I've also got my awl here. So I've got my needles. I've got a little quilted bear needle minder. I was fed up of putting stuff down and losing it, so I'm trying to train myself to put needles back on there now. That's the plan anyway. I'm also quite taken with that, but I can't really use that because it's got too many colours in it. But it's the colours I've been using. Aha! Aha! I found an extra loophole in my own decision making. What a genius I am. I wish. Oh, yes. So I've got magenta and orange, mix it in together in there. So that's fine. I can use that. Look at me breaking my own rules. Because I really wanted a fluorescent in here as well. But I really like that and I couldn't decide. Ah, genius. Now, do I want that, or is that just going to fall into it? Or do I want a green? Ooh, I like that. That's nice and layering. I've got this, it's a fluorescent wool, crewel wool, is it? Tapestry wool? Crewel wool. It's crewel. So I'm going to use that, I think. Yes. Yes. Clever Kooky. If only I was. Right, so I've got myself a little pad so that I can stab into it. So I think I'm going to definitely do the central boy here. So I just want to give myself some holes to stitch her into. If you've seen my flower thing that I did, there is a video on it on stitching on card, the floral motif. I've got to try and concentrate now because I am actually not a genius, but a bear of very little brain. I don't know if that's going to be right, but we'll go with it. Which one are we going to go with? Shall we make the middle one fluorescent? Yeah. Quick decision. Now I've got to find the end of it. Because I keep it ravelled up in that bag. Which is probably not the best way to keep it, but I'll locate the end and I'll come back. I have found the end and threaded my needle, and now I'm on a mission. So that's quite the end there. And I want to tape it down. That's going to be too taped down there. It's covering my holes up, which I don't want. Snip that off. Bad, naughty. Using your embroidery scissors to cut sellotape with. How bad. Bad and wicked. I'm in a silly mood today. Right, which hole are we going to start with? Let's start. Now this is a thing as well, trying to locate the back to stitch through. Okay. And then back down. Yes. Yes, I like it. So this is fun. This takes me back, it always takes me back when I do this, to school, where they taught you how to do the stitches by giving you the cards with the holes in, and you just had some really nice thick wool and a plastic needle to stitch and learn how to do a running stitch. Laws, I must have been about 5 or 6 then, I'm sure. Could have been even younger actually. What year did you start school? I started when I was 3, and no, that's not the hole. Find the hole. Find the hole. There we are. I know this is quite painful for you to watch. Me trying to stab the hole and usually stabbing my finger instead of the hole instead. Yeah, I started when I was 3 and learnt to read with the ITA system. Anybody remember that? Anybody else learn with ITA? It was only used for about a year and then it was cancelled out. It didn't work for many people, but I was one of the few it did work with. I was reading quite young because I was learning with ITA. I don't know how it worked, but it worked. It worked for me. It was a very weird lettering system. It really was. If you were there and you did it, you'll know. So it must have been like late 60s or mid 60s that they brought it in. Can't remember now, I'll have to check that. I remember doing ITA, oh yes. So many memories. Now am I going to need an extra hole here? Kind of think I might need one. Just because. Gonna go there. Yeah, I'm gonna add an extra one in. I wasn't clever enough to measure out the correct amount of dots I was going to need. It should have been an even number, not an odd number. Never mind. So there we've got some stitching. I'm liking that. Okay, I'm going to fasten that off on the back of here. It scratches my itch to do a bit of stitching as well. I've done a lot of drawing and painting during January and February so far. I have done some needlework, but not as much as I enjoy usually. Right, so I'm going to try and, what was it? Even numbers I need, isn't it? Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's probably odd number. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. This is good content, isn't it? You came here especially to listen to me count. 15. Oh, 16. Oh, I've got odd numbers. Never mind. We'll figure out what to do with those in a minute. Oh, I could just go. No, maybe not. I keep having a plan and then the plan just fails. Right. Let's see how we go on with this. This might also be a fail. With my colour limitation plans. I'm taking it as a win. Do I want to stick it down? Yes, probably do. Need a bit more tape. Do not cut it with your embroidery scissors, Kooky. It is not a sensible thing to do. Here we go. And just keeps it stable while I stitch. Stable while you stitch. Do 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 do. Keep it stable. Don't tell Mabel. She's a bloomin' witch. That could have been a rude ending, but it wasn't. Right. Oh heck, come back, needle. I'm not sure whether this is working out or not. I'm enjoying it though. So I'm going to carry on and continue. So you can see what I'm doing, can't you? Well, hopefully you can see what I'm doing. Stitching into the bits I've gone before. I'm kind of doing quite a basic stitch at the minute. I'm wondering whether to mix it up a bit. I don't know how it would work. So for now, we'll keep to the basic. I'll be back when I've done a bit more. Haha, welcome back. So this is what I've ended up with. I have stitched into my little areas here. I didn't do all of them. I've just done like 5 of them. I may add some more in. I'm not sure. I quite like it as is actually, so that's probably going to stay as is. And the other one I worked on a little bit more. So I just had the black lines when you last saw me. Now black doesn't count as a colour. So I used orange, which was also the colour that I had underneath. So that works like in a, what is it called? Oh, it's Runaway. Yeah, look, orange it says there, and it's the Churning Deco pen, which should be like a relief kind of thing, so that'll stand up. And the other thing I used was like a gold metallic pen, just to add some dots onto the other stripes, and I did them in on alternate rows. So that's my patterning for that one. So there we have it. This is my day's play. I like this idea. I think instead of limiting myself to 3 colours, I'll probably go with something darker as well, just to add another. I might even do that later on, but I haven't the time now. Another darker thread in there somewhere, just to add a little bit more detail in. But it's something to think about for the future, because I really enjoyed doing that. That's such fun. And this is also nice and fun too. So I hope you've enjoyed doing this prompt along with me. So these are my prompts for today, which is pattern. And I think I've achieved a pattern on both of those. Anyway, if you enjoy the kind of content we're putting out here, we do all kinds of things, stitchery, painting, looking at all kinds of beautiful textile and art books on occasion as well. So if you enjoy the content, please don't forget to like and subscribe. I know everyone says that, but it really, really, really makes a difference. So if you could please find your way to putting a little thumbs up, or also subscribing, and maybe even commenting underneath. What would you have done for this prompt if you were doing it? If you have done it, what have you done? I'll probably have seen what you've done anyway, because you post them and you tag me in it very nicely so that I can have a look. So yeah, if you fancy having a go, have a go. It doesn't matter if it's a little bit late. Who cares? Who's counting? Nobody, except Mabel. Anyway, goodbye from me, and I'll be back here very soon with something else.